Hi drawing students, this week is the 5th week of the quarter and your job is to focus on building creative ideas and creating one finished work. So I'm going to go into this folder again and back out. We are on one of the assignments. So you have 2 assignments for this week. The first is, down here, your favorite ideas. So last week you had the assignment to create a page of idea building and lists and thumbnail sketches. This week I want you to share your ideas or your best ideas or favorite ideas with your classmates, because some people find brainstorming really easy and other people struggle with it more, but we've all experienced roadblocks. So your assignment is to post your favorite project or favorite sketch from your creativity planning assignment last week, and then add 1 or 2 sentences describing what the ideas mean to you or what you like about them. You can also share ideas that didn't work, but make that post and then comment on the sketches or ideas of other classmates, and you are done with that. So that's your first assignment. Your second assignment for this week is to actually make your creative tree drawing. So I'm going to pull this out a little bit if I can. Nope. So what we're going to do is open this file and I'll kind of go over some of the steps. So you're thinking about, how can I make a drawing of trees expressive? Now, we've already talked about last week the symbolism found in trees and things you associate with trees, and you had time to sketch and practice. Again, if you did not complete the creativity planning from last week, here's a link to that assignment. You are going to take your favorite or best sketch from that planning and turn it into one big drawing. And by big drawing, I mean 1 page in your sketchbook. If you have larger sketchbook paper and you want to do that, you can definitely do it that way. But otherwise, I would like you to just stick with 1 sketchbook page. So you're going to think about the connections that you made last week and your ideas. If things change, that's totally fine. You're welcome to bring new ideas to the surface. If you want to come up with some new stuff, go for it. So your job is to create an image that has trees within it, but also forms the silhouette of something else. So like in this example, each tree trunk is a leg of a rhinoceros, and you can see the outside shape of the rhinoceros and its body. Now you can come up with anything else. It could be any object or thing, or even human if you want, to use as a silhouette. But the inside has to have the shapes of trees. And what we're working on technically is developing value and then texture within those trees, darks and lights, and then roughness, so that you can kind of represent the way it looks. So your steps are listed here. I highlighted the key parts, or the action. So create an outline, decide. You can decide about what type of tree or how many tree trunks or where they're going to go. Start drawing inside. If you change your mind, erase. Develop the tree trunk textures after you've already drawn all of the trees. And then add words inside the branches if you want to. The branches could spell something out. You could make the branches turn into other images. Erase the outside edge of the object or animal or thing, and then go back into your drawing with black pen to kind of push the depth even farther. So there's a time-lapse video here of me working through this. Just the initial part of the process. I drew a watering can, and I was thinking about the work that I do in the summer with my garden, how I'm constantly watering plants and feeding them so that they can grow, right? And how trees provide air and oxygen to us, right? And that allows us to grow. And I was also thinking about the different sizes of trees representing like age, those kinds of things. So you can watch that, and then this is a follow-up video with a few tips on how you can use a pen to increase the depth and where to work on that. And then the last few bits of this assignment, there is a list of what you're going to submit right here, a really clear photo of your drawing in your sketchbook, any photo you looked at, so like if you looked at a weeping willow, or if you looked at a pine tree, or if you looked at some other type of tree, just insert that. You're going to put all of this into one notability note, and then you're going to complete all of these reflection prompts here as part of your assessment. So the way you're graded on this is listed in this rubric. Creativity is the first objective. So how unique is your idea? Were you taking risks? Were you really developing your own thoughts? And you can elaborate quite a bit on that when you do your reflection. Developing details, so within the work, how much time are you spending paying attention to the smaller parts. Craftsmanship and control, and I'm kind of comparing this to your previous works. Does it show a new gain in control for you? And then your reflection being complete and addressing all the prompts. The other thing I want to say about your reflection is the more thorough you are in answering these prompts, the more points and credit I can give you for the work that you do. Because sometimes when we're learning something new, you know more about it than you can always show. So please answer these completely. And if you don't want to write the answers out, you can record an audio file and submit that. So email me if you have any questions. There's 2 links here of the videos that are above. If these embedded videos don't show up, you only have 2 assignments for this entire week, so do them well. You should spend about 2 hours making this drawing.